Okay, I'm a type A mom, and there are some things that I do in my home that just make my life easier, and I truly live and die by systems. Like, I love them. And so I'm going to walk you through my system for kids' art, because I feel like this is something that overwhelms a lot of parents. Our kids come home with just like endless piles of art, and I will use that term loosely, but this is how we handle art in our home, okay? So every single day, my kids empty their backpacks when they get home. That is like step number one. And then they take out all of the paper in their backpack and they put it on the counter. From there, we organize it. My kids really aren't involved in this process unless they have homework, but as it pertains to the art, I am typically the one doing this, okay? And so all of the art will go into 3 separate categories. When I say I love a system, I mean I love a system, okay? So we have 3 separate categories. Category 1, this is the toss pile. We have a toss pile, the things that are just going in the trash, right? The piece of paper that has a scribble on it, the coloring book page they ripped out, like anything that is not necessary to keep goes in the toss pile. Now, do I throw it away? Not right away. No, I do not do that. We all know what it's like to throw things in the recycling bin just for our kids to pull them right back out. I do not do that. I leave them in one specific spot on the counter, and that stuff stays there for like 12 to 24 hours. Give or take. Once I feel like my kids have forgotten it's there, toss, immediate toss. As soon as I know it's out of sight, out of mind, right in the barrel. From there, we have a separate pile for the temporary things. These are things that are cute, but not forever, things that are something my kids are proud of. Maybe it's a seasonal thing, like for St. Patrick's Day, you have a clover and a heart for Valentine's Day, whatever it is. These are temporary things. We will put these on our bulletin board in our kitchen where we display a lot of art. They can put this in their bedroom. It can go in the playroom. It can be displayed, or if it's something they just want to like hold on to and keep in their bag, totally fine. That is the temporary pile. That stuff stays there for, let's say a few weeks, maybe a month, depends on what it is. And eventually that also gets tossed. And again, we wait till it's kind of like no longer something the kids care about, and then we move along. From there, we have the forever pile, okay? This is the stuff we are keeping forever in theory. It is things like handprints, things that the kids are really proud of. My son made this and it says somebody loves you on it, right? Like he's very proud of this. He wants to keep this. This is our forever pile, the sentimental stuff, the poem they wrote, the self-portrait they drew, something about our family, anything that's really sweet that I think either they or we will want when they are older. And so that stuff goes into a legal box. I buy these. I have 4 of them, 1 for each kid right now. They are labeled. I will probably need more at some point, but so far, honestly, this daughter, this is her stuff. She's 7. And so like, it's still not full. We've still got stuff. We've still got room. But the key here, if you're putting something in a forever box, you are going to, on the back of this, you are going to write their name. You're going to write the date, so like March or May or June, whatever, and the year. And then if applicable, if you want to do this, you can write their teacher's name. So if they did it in a specific classroom. And I do that for everything. I do that for cards. I do that for art. I do that for pictures. That's something I learned from my grandmother. And then that way, when they're older and we go through this box, they can say, oh my gosh, that was my handprint when I was 3 years old, right? As opposed to like, when is this from? Was I 3? Was I 10? Honestly, who knows? And so I make sure to do that. And so anyways, yeah, I have a lot of systems in this house. We tend to be pretty organized, and that is the same for our kids' art, even though this might seem excessive. For us, it works. And so again, we've got a toss pile, a temporary pile, and a forever pile.